Did your debut to go?
Thank you so much. Actually, it's exactly how I expected to go. I expect to get out there and knock him out. I wanted to knock him out in the first, but to be honest, I'm a lightweight, so I didn't want to have to do the tournament. I know it's a chance to win $1 million, but I'm a lightweight, so fighting at welterweight is a little tough. So I wanted to wait to the second round to get him out of there. So we got the job done. Went beautiful. God is great. Thank you.
So you have like a little bit of a razzle-dazzle kind of personality. You're adding a little bit of a exciting element to this PFL. Do you feel like you have a special personality and you want to shine, maybe be a star next season?
I feel like I'm a star right now. I've always been a star, and now the world just gets to see it. Me being here at PFL, I'm going to be able to compete with every promotion in the world, and I'm going to make history here.
And we didn't get to hear your post-fight, but I heard you're talking about going to 155. Was there someone specific you called out at 155, or you just want to go into the tournament?
No, so I'm a 55er. I'm a lightweight. I got the call to fight at welterweight because I wanted to make some cash, so I came in, I needed to make some cash, and now I'm here. I was dead broke like 7 days ago. Got the call on Saturday, 6 days ago, and now I'm here. Now I got 30 G's in the bank.
My last question, you say you want to go to 155, you didn't want to be in the tournament. What happens if you, by some weird, qualifying you, they say we want you to come back, or even maybe not for the tournament, but you have to fight at not 155. Will you take the fight?
I mean, a fight's a fight. It's one man in 15 minutes. I've been fighting my whole life, so one man in 15 minutes is not going to beat me. So whatever the situation is, if they told me to go fight at 85, I'm going to find a way to win. That's it.
Salman, congrats on the big win. What appealed to you the most when the PFL made the call, besides fighting alongside your fellow teammate Shane Burgos?
Well, fighting along Shane Burgos was, man, it's been a dream since day one. I've been a fan of Shane since the first day I ever seen him. When I first saw Shane Burgos fight, I was in Buffalo, New York, and I was a fan in the stands watching Shane fight. And all of a sudden, we were training together, and next thing you know, we're cornering each other, and now we're fighting the same car. Like, wow, that's so crazy. But the biggest thing that appeals to me to PFL is they pay the most money out of all the promotions. So I got a chance to win $1 million every single year. I'm gonna win $1 million every single year.
Now, we do have a fight that's taking place today between two fellow teammates. You did say that you want to move down to 155, which is your natural weight class.
Yes.
What happens if by chance they do match you up against Shane, or if it happens to go next season and into the playoffs? How would that play out?
I don't want to fight Shane unless we're fighting for the $1 million. That's it, and that's all. We're not fighting for $1 million. I'm not fighting my brother.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the win. It's very impressive. Did your opponent pretty much play into your game plan, or did he show you something a little different?
Yeah, it actually played exactly my game plan. I wanted him to use that tall man defense like he did, leaning back with his head. So I reached a little bit, just tried to be safe about it, but I reached a little bit just to make him feel like he was safe. And then when he felt like he was safe, we put him in the cage. They said when he gets the cage, feint, take the angle, let your shots go. We did exactly that. Now I got a lion head on my neck.
Also, I can't get out of here without talking about not only your style, but these kicks that are down here. Tell us a little bit about those.
No, just some Versace kicks. I got it from a good friend of mine. They gave me a gift after I won my last fight, Dr. David Gruner, back in New York City. So he hooked me up with these kicks, and yeah, that's it. Now I'm out here styling.
And then lastly for me, obviously you see yourself already as maybe a role model moving forward, especially this new generation of fighters. What's your message to that generation behind you?
Listen, always believe in yourself no matter what. Even the days, so many days, I was literally at dinner last night with my team, and I came with tears talking about how about a year and a half ago I really wanted to quit, and I was so serious about that. I just felt like I was like, maybe this isn't for me. Even though I said that, I never stopped training though. I still train twice a day, every single day. But I was calling my manager AJ Rosa, I was calling my coach Chris, I was calling my brother Pat Mix. Like, guys, I'm not going to do this anymore. They just, all my people around me just loved on me, told me keep doing what you do, man. This is meant for you. I did it, and now we're here.
Thank you.
Right here. Maddie Levine with Fight Bananas. Congratulations.
What's up,
So you had the killer Patchy Mix in your corner tonight. Tell us a little bit of advice that he might have given you going into this fight.
He said, Solomon, you're the best in the world when you're happy, bro. When you're losing, you're the best in the world. I've trained with the best in the world. You train with the best in the world. You know when you're losing, you're calm, you're the best. Go do it. That's it. You come from nothing. We come from nothing. We're trying to get something. Now we're going to take everything. Me and Pat together, so
You seem to be very excited about the 30K this evening.
Hell
So
yeah!
It's very
Hell
exciting
yeah!
and well deserved. I'm sure you got a running list of things that you might be spending it on, but what is one thing you will not be spending it on?
I don't know.
Or is every cent accounted for already?
No, not accounted for. No, I mean I got a lot more money to make though, to be honest. But the first thing I'm gonna do is pay for my license registration because my license is suspended right now and I can't afford the tickets, so I gotta pay for those. So that's the first thing I'm excited about. Once I get that, then me and Pat are gonna be in Vegas racing Lambos.
I like it. And last one for me, you also mentioned God in your post-fight speech. Tell me a little bit how your relationship with God has helped you on your martial arts journey.
Yeah, honestly, a few years ago, like I said, when I was going through turmoil, I thought I was atheist. I met my new coach, Christian Mambu, Chris Luca striking right there behind us. You know, he's always just preaching to me, saying that, dude, God has you. God, there's a light on you. There's no way you've been through all the stuff you've been through and you're not dead. You're still here. So it has to be something. Slowly but surely, you know, he really pushed it into me. He didn't like force it, but he let it happen. And now I'm here, and like I said, God is so great. I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you, God.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In the gray, back here. First off, Solomon, congratulations on your huge win, man. I know it feels good. You're sitting here in an outfit, drinking a Celsius. What's one thing that struck you as different, you know, fighting at 170 as opposed to your natural weight class? Did you feel a little bit more power than usual?
So I used to fight at 70. I was a welterweight, but I was always small at 170. So like it wasn't like oh, this is brand new to me. But I've been only training with mainly 55ers. So now that I had to fight at 70, I hadn't really been sparring any welterweights. It felt weird. One thing I can't say about 70 is the guy felt a little bit slower. They're not as fast in their feet, but they do hit harder. So I knew that this guy wasn't going to be as fast. He wasn't going to be able to get away from me like the 55ers can. I do a better job of trapping them. So I knew my speed would pay dividends and patience, and it really, really did.
Yeah, of course. You know, you said that the money was a big issue for you. Yeah, I just heard that you turned down another opportunity to come back here. Was it just the money, or is there something else about fighting in the PFL that appealed to you?
PFL seems like they treat their fighters very, very well. That's all I've been hearing from all the other fighters. I have a lot of teammates and friends that fight in PFL, UFC, Bellator, and from what I've heard from all the guys in every promotion, pretty much that PFL gives you the best treatment. So the one thing that I really liked about PFL is the way they treat their fighters with respect, and that's why I'm here. We're here to take over the show.